Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Divine Truth Tarot. I'm Sarah, and I'm going to be delivering your tarot card reading today. I focus primarily on the collective, the divine feminine, divine masculine energies, twin flame energies, and really what's going on just with the energies at the moment, because we are in a time of great and constant change. And so I want to deliver you some clarity, insight, intuition, and hopefully peace of mind with whatever it is that you're going through. If you'd like to book a reading with me, a personal reading, you can reach out to me at the email listed below. And as well, if you'd like to donate to the channel, I have an Amazon wish list of tarot card decks or oracle card decks that I'd love to receive. Thank you so much for your support on this growing channel. And I look forward to creating a tremendously effective, magical, and just amazing community here with all of you. So we're going to dive right in, and we're going to start actually with the Love Yourself cards. That's what I was looking for. Louise Hay created these from Hay House, and I just think it's a beautiful message to receive at the beginning of a reading. So I like to do this for my clients as well. So what does the collective need to know today in regards to self-love? Thank you, thank you, thank you. That one wanted to fly out. I let go of limitations and recognize the true beauty of my being. I visualize all my limitations falling away one by one until I am safe, healed, and whole. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's get started. Safe, healed, and whole. So we're going to get started actually with Spirit of the Animals Oracle. This is one of my favorites. I offer it's a 9-card reading to clients where I will deliver you all of your spirit animals that have been with you since the inception of your birth here on Earth, and since the inception of time for you as you in this lifetime. It's really, really powerful to find out which animals are walking with you, what your spirit animals were in childhood, and who you have walking with you now, your life totem animals, your animals that are representative, I can't talk today, of your father energy, your mother energy. So thank you, Spirit. So I'm a total cat lady, so I tend to pick out a lot of cat cards, but this is Cougar. Assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. I'm going to just read a little bit more about Cougar. Self-assurance, silence, confidence, camouflage, courage, agility, action, observation, completion of goals. The noble cougar, also called a mountain lion or puma, is a totem of courage and confidence. Cougar is a formidable protector who will teach you to observe from the shadows and see the truth in silence. Your intuition, hunches, and knowing will be enhanced by your cougar totem. I cannot speak today. You will sense threats and avoid them. You are capable of seeing and securing sanctuary and abundance. Cougar people are often leaders with keen and decisive minds. You know how to inspire others. If Cougar is new to your life, it means you are coming into your power. It could also mean it's time to take a leap of faith and go for your desires. So that is our energy today for the collective, okay? So now I'm going to go to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, one of my favorite magical decks by Colette Baron Reed. Clear. So I always do a bit of pre-shuffling, but I like to choose the cards while I'm delivering the video, because that's when I'm in the state of magic and manifestation, and that's when I can deliver the most clear messages for you. So the first card coming out it's a 15, which reduces to 6, so that might be significant for some of you. Message in a bottle. So what this is telling me is there's a message coming in for the collective. So those of you who are waiting on a message from your divine masculine in particular, because I know there's been a lot of silence in the collective, some of you are in complete and total separation, and that means no contact whatsoever. This is telling you that there's a message that wants to come through. Now, this can be in the form of a text message, an email, social media reach out, a phone call, the old-fashioned phone call. This could be in the form of many different ways, but there is a message that wants to be delivered, and I do feel like this may be I know you don't want to hear this, guys, but this may be a slowly it may be slowly coming towards you. So I don't expect this to be a message that happens today or tomorrow. I'm thinking like I'm seeing like over the next 3 months or so, or even 6 months, because we do have the number 6. But just know that there is a message that wants to come forward from your counterpart. It's just that I feel like because I'm having so much trouble as I'm talking, and I tend to channel the divine masculine energy because I am divine feminine, I do feel as though your counterpart is struggling to get the words out. So I want to just clarify here with the Angel Answers cards. I want to just get some clarity. Clear. Okay. So can we clarify message in a bottle? Okay. Listen to your intuition. So it's telling you that in regards to this message, listen to your intuition. And so this could actually, what I'm getting from this also is this could be a message from your intuition and your insight in your mind. And it may not necessarily come from your counterpart. Maybe it comes from your divine masculine or your divine feminine energy. So listen to whatever this message is, because it's going to tell you how and when and where to take the next steps on your path and on your journey to union. So this is more speaking to me about inner union of divine masculine, divine feminine energies, which is vital if you want to achieve physical 3D union with your counterpart. You must first do so. You must first do so internally. So I'm going to pick one more card here. Angel Answers. Okay. Can you tell us what is going on with the collective energies right now? What is going on with the collective energies? What do we need to know? Show me what I need to know. Reconsider. So this is really interesting, because this is also telling me if you're thinking of reaching out, reconsider right now, because guys, there is so much healing going on and so much purging going on in the collective right now. We are experiencing significant changes every single day, sometimes multiple times a day as we ascend. So we've got these ascension symptoms in the form of tendinitis, ringing in the ears, jaw pain. I had solar plexus burning this morning. I was actually quite angry, so I was working through anger and jealousy and shame and blame and fear, and all of these lower level energies are burning away right now because we can't take any of this with us. We're not taking the past decade with us as we move into 2020, so we're burning away all of these old energies. So if you're thinking of reaching out, particularly if you're thinking of reaching out in anger, blame, or shame or fear energy, please, the angels are saying reconsider, listen to your intuition. So that's a really significant message for someone out there who's like, I have to reach out, I need to do it now. Stop and pause, take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this really what I want to convey, how I want to convey it, and is this really necessary? Okay? Thank you, angels. What do we need to know? What does the collective need to know in regards to the journey? In regards to the journey to union. So this is for both counterparts. So what do we need to know? Thank you. The tribe. So the tribe. So it's an 8, symbol of infinity. And what the tribe says to me, it speaks to me, this is a beautiful card, and it speaks to me that divine feminines in particular are finding their tribe right now. So divine feminine, it's really important that you start to travel on your journey to union, right? To enter union in an outer 3D physical union with your counterpart. It's really important right now that you come together with other divine feminines, because we are here to shake things up, guys. We are here to change the world. We are here to change the dynamics, to change the way in which people view things, to change perspectives, to change the view that we have on relationships, okay? We are here to change from fear into unconditional love. So you're finding your tribe, and as you find your tribe, once again, listen to your intuition. Okay, and understand that these are the people that are going to feel like family, soul tribe, and they're going to immediately understand you. They're going to immediately understand you to such a degree that this will take some of the weight or pressure off of you needing 3D physical union with your counterpart, because this is work that needs to be done before you can come into union with your 3D counterpart. It's really important right now that feminines come together, that they work together, and that they understand that there is a bigger mission beyond just 3D union. And I know the ego is challenged by that, because my ego gets challenged by that. But we have a personal, individual mission as well as our mission with our counterpart. So we need to ensure that we're doing everything we can, guys. Make your pentacles. Work on your pentacles right now, feminines. And if you're a man in feminine energy, if you're in divine feminine energy and your counterpart is divine masculine, but it's a woman, or if it's 2 women, 2 males, it doesn't matter. This is just speaking about energies. So if you are, if you know you're in the feminine energy, then this is saying really pay attention to those people that you're meeting. In fact, I met a beautiful soul today, this morning, and she's awakened, and it was an immediate instant recognition. So these things are going to happen more and more. And the next card we have is TikTok, which talks about divine timing, 30 reducing to 3. So what I love about this card, I actually really love this card. So your ego might be frustrated by this card, but your higher self is going to be screaming in joy, because this is speaking to divine timing in all matters of life. So this is all your dreams and goals coming together in divine timing. When things come together in divine timing, they can come together to completion, to fruition, and it's not coming together just from a place of ego, but the divine is orchestrating things behind the scenes right now, guys. Listen to your intuition. This card is so significant for all of these cards. Listen to your intuition and understand that you're finding your tribe right now, that your counterpart is also finding their tribe, and that you guys are going to come together in divine timing when things have played out perfectly for you and for them. As I'm saying that, I'm seeing 333 on my oven clock. So 333 is very significant. You can look it up. It's an angel number, but repetitive numbers are very common on this journey. I've seen them for years, and I thought I was going crazy until I finally realized that I was a divine feminine. And then I met my counterpart. So divine timing, do not sit there and wait by the clock. I just heard my guide say, tell them, do not sit there and wait by the clock, and do not put your life on hold. Guys, don't put your life on hold, because things aren't coming together right now for a lot of us in the physical. And I know that's going to trigger people, and I'm okay with that, because I'm all about speaking the truth, Divine Truth Tarot. So things aren't happening right now. In fact, we're kind of at a standstill, and there's a lot of agitated emotions right now that are happening in the collective, anger and fear and blame. So I want you guys to sit back, find your tribe, hang out with your tribe, right? Find your friends. And I want you to understand that everything is being orchestrated perfectly. It's a perfectly orchestrated dance in divine timing. Let the divine take care of it, because we are not in control. We are not in control. And the more you try to control things, I actually did a video about this on my other channel, Sarah Speaks, but the more you try to control things, guys, the more you try to grip and hold on, the less control you're going to have, and the more agitated, angry, and upset you're going to feel. This journey is not about having control. It's about releasing and surrendering. Surrender the outcome, surrender the need to know, or the need to have a phone call or a text message, or be in 3D union. So this is time to go came up. So this is only going to, I'm hearing this is only going to apply to some of you out there, or a few of you out there in particular. So this is 45, which reduces to 9. And what I'm hearing for this is more so in regards to a job. This is in regards to divine timing. So things are happening, maybe tower moments are happening to release that which no longer serves you. And as you can see, the woman she's kind of becoming ghost-like as she walks away. So this is also talking about walking away from your former life to go into the life that's waiting for you. Walking away from the 3D and understanding that you're upgrading to a 5D being, so you're ascending. And as you ascend, you can't take your past with you. That's what I'm hearing. You cannot take your past with you. Those of you who are clinging are going to be in for a rude awakening come 2020 in January, which is 2 weeks away. So I really, really suggest that you start to let things go. We have a new moon coming in. I think it's on the 26th of December, and it's in the sign of Capricorn. So it's a solar eclipse and a new moon, a very potent and powerful time for new beginnings, new births. So that can be a physical birth of a child for some of you, but only a few of you out there. For the majority of people, it's going to be about a creation, some creative project or a passion project, or just a new you, a new cycle that's starting in your life, a new romantic cycle for a lot of counterparts. Actually, I'm hearing that almost all counterparts are going to be entering a new romantic cycle, and we're leaving the past behind. So let it go, guys. Open up your hands, release that grip, and let it go. Because if you don't do it, the universe is going to come in, and guess what? It's going to knock things out, and it's not going to be pretty, and it's going to hurt, and your ego is going to scream and cry and resist. It's better just to learn to surrender. Meditate a lot right now. Meditate every day is what the divine is telling me. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Clear your energy, clear your aura, especially if you're in the public eye or you're just out. You have to be out in the public a lot right now. You need to release the things that are trying to attach to you. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, next card, please. What do the divine feminines need to know about the divine masculine right now? What do the divine feminines feminines need to know. Gosh, my throat chakra has been getting major upgrades in the past few weeks. Clean it up. Oh, guys, you're not going to like this. 21 reducing to 3. So this card is speaking about cleaning up your finances, right? Cleaning up your bank accounts, cleaning up your house, your home, dusting, washing, cleaning out your car and making sure that, there's no actual physical dust. This is like, I'm hearing feng shui. So feng shui your car, feng shui your office space, feng shui especially your bedroom, and feng shui your home. This is just the kind of the day-to-day mundane tasks that we have to do. So this is saying tend to your 3D life right now, because you're going to want to release things. Some things are going to want to be burned, like some maybe old love letters or old pictures, or just things that you need to really release. Maybe you give away some things to Goodwill, but you're going to be cleaning out your space. It's kind of like spring cleaning, but in the fall and winter time. And as you can see, the colors are kind of muddled in this, because this is saying that there's debris. So when you have physical debris, you're creating stagnation on an emotional and on a mental and on a spiritual and psychological level. So clean up your physical debris, guys. And I want to get clarification and clean it up for the divine feminines in regards to the journey and their divine masculine. Can we please clarify, clean it up? Between worlds. Okay, so we're cleaning it up because right now we're walking between worlds, and that's a 3. So you've got two 3 cards here, right? 21 reducing to 3, and then 3. So between worlds, you're not yet in your new life. You haven't yet mastered the 5D. You're still walking in the 3D, but you're walking towards the 5D, and you're spending more and more time in the 5D or in the 4D. 4D is dream state, 5D, is the next level, right? Is the spiritual world. But the old life is starting to feel more and more dreary, and it's starting to feel like heavy. I just sense a lot of heavy, a rainy, kind of like cloudy energy in the mind. And then look how bright and cheerful and beautiful the 5D is. So we're currently straddling, I think I got this in the last reading as well, but we're currently straddling 5D and 3D. We're not yet in our new life or even in that new mental space, but we're working so hard to get there. So as this is happening, guys, it's saying clean it up. Clean up your 3D life. As you clean up your 3D life, you can walk more and more clearly and with more power into the 5D, into that which is waiting for you. All right, I'm going to actually pull some Keepers of the Light cards for the feminines, and then we're going to pull some cards in the masculine so we can find out what's going on with the masculine. All right. We have a few cards, please, for the feminine. Who is walking with the feminine right now? What powers that be are walking with the feminine? Thank you. And I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try because I feel like I will pronounce it incorrectly, and I want to be respectful. But this is talking about Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's pronounced Jawal Cool. He's cool, Mr. Cool. So Mr. Cool says he is a Tibetan Buddhist master. He is said to have many incarnations, including as a devotee of Buddha himself and as one of the 3 wise men who honored the baby Jesus. Through his earthly experiences, he has learned the importance of spiritual practice and discipline, and knows that the path we are on unfolds over time. He is now helping light workers follow their Dharma, which is a Sanskrit word meaning right way of living. When he appears in the reading, he reminds you that your path is unfolding as it should. Take one step at a time and remember that your only spiritual function is to be happy. Guys, this is reminding me of divine timing. Everything is happening exactly as it should in divine timing for you. So feminines, let go of the need to worry or to obsess about the masculine. I'm hearing obsess. Let go of that desire to obsess about the 3D, especially because we're in the, we're nearing Christmas for those of you who celebrate Christmas and New Year's, and a lot of the masculines are still with karmic partners, and it can feel very unnerving and unsettling, and it can be very challenging to try not to attach to the 3D. But this is saying you're on your own path. You're on your own individual powerful path, and take one step at a time, because happiness is your birthright. And you have all these powers with you. You have all these guides with you. that are guiding you and also helping you see that there's more than one way to look at a situation. That's what I'm hearing, is there's more than one way to look at a situation. So don't attach to the 3D. You attach to the 3D, you're going to be dissatisfied and upset, because the 3D really doesn't give us what we want on this journey. It's only when we can surrender clear that we start to see the bigger picture and take that hawk's eye view or bird's eye view. Okay. So these cards flew out for the feminine. So we've got the Three of Cups, which is significant of friendship, close friendship, dancing, celebration, and vitality. This is a beautiful card. So right now, feminines, we are in the Christmas season. We are in the celebratory season. So please celebrate. Please go out with friends. Please confide in other divine feminines. I mean, I see this is three divine feminines just dancing and, you know, traveling and not having a care in the world. They're not sitting. You think these women are sitting there worrying about their masculines? They're letting go. They're totally surrendered. And they're in the present moment. And look at their hands, guys. They hold magic in their hands. Look at how their hands are glowing. So this is the energy center in Reiki and the Reiki healing system. Your hands carry energy. So I'm seeing a lot of fire energy here. So some of you might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But what I'm also seeing here is just dance. This is a reminder to dance and to let go. And then we also have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is another fire card. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is speaking about brand new beginnings and passionate starts. So this can be in any aspect of your life. So this could be in regards to career. This could be in regards to your love life. This could be in regards to maybe family relationships or friendships. But this is speaking of a brand new start that is supported by the universe and supported by your guides. So let's get a few more cards for the feminine. All right, so much fire energy here. So the feminine is sitting in the Queen of Wands energy. So Queen of Wands, you know, let's compare Queen of Wands to Queen of Cups. So Queen of Wands is a little more detached, but she's also very passionate. She knows what she wants and she's a go-getter. She doesn't need to rely on anybody else. She's very independent. And if you look, she's wearing a cape that is the color purple. So that speaks to the crown chakra. That speaks to her connection to the higher worlds and her ability to really see through the 3D illusions, because she's connected to a higher consciousness. So she is in control. She is in her power. So let's get a few more cards for the feminine. Yeah, so a lot of you are actually sitting in this Two of Swords energy right now. And this is speaking to the energy of feeling like you're blindfolded, feeling like you can't see clearly, and feeling like the path unfolding in front of you is one that you are unsure of. And you feel like you're blocked, like you're mentally blocked, and maybe even spiritually blocked as well. So mental blocks, spiritual blocks. And you're feeling as though, you know, your third eye is blocked, because blue is the color of the third eye. So your center of knowing or intuition feels blocked right now. You're unable to make that decision that needs to be made. And you're also just feeling like, I get the feeling like things are working against me. You know, nothing is going my way. So I want to just clarify that Two of Swords energy. And, you know, the thing about this card is if you could just take the blindfold off, you would see that there are several options in front of you, and that this is really about perspective. So this, feminines, change your perspective. Focus on yourself. Focus on really being present for each moment of your life, and slow down and pay attention, because life happens now and now and now. Don't wait for if and when, because if you do that, you're always going to be disappointed. Yeah, a lot of you out there are in this Two of Swords energy and also in the Four of Swords energy, feeling exhausted. You're feeling exhausted. You're feeling like you just need to take a break from this battle. And some of you are taking a break from the journey and even finding soulmates. So if that's you, if you're saying, you know what, I can't do this right now. I need to take a break. I need to rest. I need to lie down. Then do so. This may also be just that you're feeling extreme fatigue right now and you're needing lots and lots of rest and sleep. Please take care of yourself, feminines, and do what you need to do so that you can be fully recharged come January. And then we have another ace. So we've got Ace of Wands, and we've got the Ace of Swords. So both of these speak, this to me speaks through cutting through deception and illusion. So that's the first thing that popped out at me right now, is cutting through deception and illusion. So as we end the year and as we go into January, we are cutting through deception and illusion of the 3D. You know, aces always speak of new beginning. So we've got this fiery, passionate new beginning, and then we've got this like new beginning in terms of logic, in terms of the mind, in terms of the way in which you're viewing things. So this is more about action, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords is more about intellectual perspective and being able to see things from a brand new perspective. So feminines, a lot going on, but keep your cool and stay in your power. So let's find out what's going on with the masculines now. What's going on with the masculines? What's going on with the masculines? We've got 4 cards that popped right out for the masculines. So we've got peace, here and now, all that glitters. This card comes up a lot for the journey and for the masculines, and by the book. And this card is annoying me because I can't seem to escape it. So let's actually start with peace and here and now. So what I'm seeing in these 2 cards is that the masculine is trying to maintain peace right now. So if your masculine is in a karmic relationship, they're just trying to maintain the peace and make everybody happy. They're actually not making themselves happy right now. They're less concerned with their own happiness. They're more concerned with external appearances right now. I hate to say it, but they're in that energy because it's Christmas season, it's the holiday season. They just want to make their partner happy. They want to make their family happy. And it's just about maintaining the status quo right now. Okay? And at the same time, they're trying to just be present. So this also, if there's children included in these relationships, guys, they're trying to be present. They're doing the 3D stuff, getting presents, preparing for Christmas, and doing the 3D stuff of just being in the here and now. They're good parents. These masculines are really good parents, and they want to ensure that their children know that they are there for them. They don't want to miss, I don't want to miss a single minute. I feel like a lot of them are going to be leaving these karmic relationships within the next few years. And for some of them, this may even be the last Christmas, the last holiday season, Hanukkah and New Year's. And so they're just really wanting to make this mark on their children's lives. And it's important that they are a family unit right now. So I know that's triggering. I know that's triggering. And what I'll ask you to do is really be in your power. Listen to your intuition in regards to your true feelings, and the way your masculine feels about you. So listen to your intuition, meditate, find your own peace, feminines, because what's going on in the 3D right now is not necessarily what's in their heart. All that glitters isn't gold. What did I just say? Whatever we're seeing on the 3D isn't necessarily the truth. All that glitters isn't gold. Just because they're posting things on social media, or they're telling you they're happy, and sometimes the masculines will even, I've heard other feminines say, oh, my masculine said he didn't care about me. This is a lie. Okay, all that glitters, this is a mask that they have to wear to be the perfect husband or perfect wife, the perfect father, perfect mother, in order to create this appearance that everything is kosher. Everything's good, everything's gravy, and they're doing things by the book right now. Guys, they're doing things by the book right now. They're putting on an illusion and appearances, and they're doing things by the book. They're probably trying to put the feminine out of their minds because it's easier, and they're just maintaining the status quo. That's what I keep on hearing. So I'd like to get, I want to just check in with the angel answers. What do we need to know in regards to the masculines right now, in regards to where their heart is with their feminine? Where is the masculine's heart with the feminine? Please, thank you. So choose a new direction. So what this is saying is right now the masculine, I know this is triggering, The masculine is focused on their 3D life. So for the time being, right, I'm hearing until the end of the year and until we reach January, choose a new direction. This is also talking about changing your thoughts and not focusing on what the masculine's doing. So change your thoughts, because the masculine has their focus right now on the 3D and on their family and on their children. I know that's triggering, and I'm sorry, but sometimes we just need to hear the truth. All right, so can we find out, please, what is going on with the masculines? What is going on with the masculines and how they feel about their feminines? How do the masculines currently feel about the feminines? Show me clearly. Oh, this is too many cards, Spirit. Okay, I've got a lot of cards here. Has so many cards. We've got a lot of universe cards though, so I'm going to show you guys actually the cards so you can see. We've got the 7 of Cups, okay, that talks about decisions. The 9 of Wands, it talks about victory, but not necessarily. It's kind of like an illusion of victory. The 5 of Swords, which is talking about conquering. 6 of Swords, talking about, you know, basically needing to make a decision and kind of the deceptiveness of the moon. Then we've got the Sun card and the Fool. So the Fool is talking about starting a new journey. The Sun is talking about, you know, you are their sun, you are their star, you're the center of their universe. And then the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups, guys, just FYI, Page of Cups is, this is not, you want your masculine to be in their king energy. So Page of Cups is very immature, and he's got a message, right? So here we had message in a bottle. He's got a message for you, but it's an immature message. So listen to your intuition in regards to if you want to take that message or, you know, what you're going to do with it. This is not king energy. This is just immature and kind of, I'm not going to say unsure energy, but he's not yet matured to be emotionally to be able to handle what it is that you probably desire or need from him. The Fool and the Sun. So this is talking about, the Fool is the beginning of the major arcana. The Fool is like, they're willing to take the risk. So the masculine is working on being able to take the risk because he does see you as the center of his world. He sees you as his personal sun. Okay, so he's learning things. He's learning things in the universe. He's learning about your connection and the cosmos, and he's starting to become more spiritual. And as he does so, he's going to take this risk. It's only a matter of time before he starts this new journey and this new cycle. But in the meantime, he feels kind of plagued with indecision and illusion and really uncertainty as to, you know, what the next step is. Where do I go? What do I do? And that reminds me of the energy of the 2 of Swords that the feminine was in. So they're both kind of mirroring each other here, and this energy of where they feel like they're blindfolded. They feel like they can't see the truth, or they can't speak the truth, or that what they want, they just can't find. But that's just an illusion because it's right in front of you. And then we have both the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords energy. And these are both talking about battles, right? You see he's got a sword here and he looks victorious, but I mean, he's looking victorious, but at the expense of other people, right? So it's like your masculine doesn't want to hurt anybody. He wants to be victorious and he wants to come towards you, but he also doesn't want to hurt anybody in the process. And to me, the 9 of Wands speaks about, even though there's a victory here, this guy looks really defeated. There's an element of defeat here. And I feel like he just can't come towards you quite yet because there's some healing still that needs to be done. And then we've got the 7 of Cups, and this is talking about decisions. So just what we were talking about with the holidays, there's decisions to be made. Your masculine needs to make the decision of whether he wants to be with you or not, or is he going to leave the karmic? Is he going to end the marriage? What about the children? There's just so many possibilities here. There's so many roads and there's so many avenues, and he sometimes gets conflicted. He sometimes feels like he doesn't know what's right and what's wrong, what's up and what's down. So I feel like I want to get a little clarity on the 7 of Cups. Can we get some clarity, please, on the 7 of Cups? Clarity on the 7 of Cups. Yep. Okay. So we've got mending. So he has all these decisions to make, but notice how there's children in this card. So the 7 of Cups, his decisions, a lot of this has to do with his children. and wanting to be a good father or wanting to be a good mother if your divine masculine is a woman. So wanting to be there for the children and really mending those ties. This also speaks to his inner child wounds. He needs to heal those inner child wounds, right? Especially if there's a divorce that needs to happen or a separation. So in order to come forward to you, he needs to heal those inner child wounds that tell him that he has to stay in this committed partnership with the mother of the child, or the other partner. And if he doesn't, that he's a bad parent or he's a bad person because his father did it or his mother did it. So they really need to mend their own hearts here. And I want to just get one more card here for the masculines, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Is there anything the masculine wants to say to the feminine? Is there anything the masculine wants to say to the feminine? Oh, you guys. Wow. I have to show you this. Okay, so we've got